warm welcome to this live streaming of mine once again. And in this video, I'm gonna predict about the Nasdaq 100 futures, the US Tech 100, S&P 500, gold, silver, Bitcoin, natural gas, copper, and crude oil WTI. So my first prediction for today would be S&P 500. Yes, S&P 500 is all set to cross 7,000 today. 7,000. It's currently trading at 6,965. And S&P 500 should cross a level of 7,000 today. Nasdaq 100 futures should cross a level of 25,488. Nasdaq 100 futures should cross a level of 25,488 today, 12th of February 2026. Currently, Nasdaq 100 futures is trading at 25,352. US Tech 100 may cross a level of 25,408. Currently, it is trading at 25,275. And US Tech 100 should cross a level of 25,408. Yes. So that is my prediction regarding these three indices. Okay, so next on my list is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, if you want to buy Bitcoin today, you can buy it at a level of around, say, 65,500. $65,500. $65,500. That is the level at which you should buy Bitcoin today and not before that. Natural gas currently is trading at $3.30. I don't know, but it came very near to my level of $2.99. Probably it came to $3.08 yesterday. And today again it is trading at $3.30. So maybe I would like to say that, again, natural gas can go down to a level of $2.99 again. Today it is slightly up. It is 5% plus. It's trading at a gain of 5.5%, 4.5% almost. It's currently trading at a gain of 4.5%. So today is a bullish day for natural gas, and if you want to buy natural gas, you can buy it at a level of $3.24. 24 cents. Crude oil WTI will soon be touching a level of $67.50 in the coming weeks or months. I have been maintaining my predictions from a level of $55.50. I had told you all that crude oil WTI can, at a level of $55.50, I had told you all that it will go to $60.20. And when it was at $60, I had told you all it will go to $65. And when it was at $63, I had told you all it will go up to a level of $67.50. So that prediction of mine is pending, that level hasn't got reached. So I'm still very bullish on crude oil WTI, or I would say that in the coming weeks or months you can see crude oil touching a level of $67.50. But don't expect that to happen in a linear fashion, in a straight line. No. That is not how the commodities and the indices work. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down like a roller coaster, and finally it reaches the level which I predict. And sometimes I'm also wrong. Like everybody else, I also have the right to be wrong sometimes. Silver and gold. Now let's talk about silver and gold. See, silver and gold are trading, in a range. So silver, on the downside, I feel today it can test a level of around $81. $81 is quite likely to get tested on silver today. And in gold, 5031 or 5030, between 5025 and 5031. Let me give you all a range to which gold can fall to. Gold can fall down to a level of around 5025 and 5031 today, and $81 on silver is likely today. Currently it is trading at $83.32, and gold is trading at $5,060. So I believe that gold can test a level of somewhere in the region of 5025 and 5031. That would be the range to which gold can fall to. So crude oil, if you want to buy today, you can buy it here itself. If you want to buy crude oil, you can buy crude oil here itself. It is currently trading at around $64. You can buy it at a level of $64. Crude oil WTI I am talking about. And S&P 500, as I told you, that can touch a level of 6,000-7,000 today. It can. Bitcoin, 65,500 is the level at which you should buy Bitcoin today, and not before that. So I have predicted about gold, silver, crude oil WTI, and I have predicted about US Tech 100, Nasdaq 100 futures, copper. Okay, copper, you can buy copper today at a level of $5.94. You can buy copper. See, I expect, their S&P 500 bullish or bearish. I've already spoken about S&P 500. Prasoon Reguriji. Mr. Prasoon Reguri. I've spoken about S&P 500. Rewind the video and you'll come to know. Vishal Kejriwal. Bitcoin predictions I've given. Is there any fall in copper and crude oil also in the near term? It's not very clear. Near term means, I don't understand the meaning of near term. Near term can be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Can you be specific about your prediction? Sorry, your question, Mr. Sahil. Can you be specific about your question? So that is what I wanted to predict about today. Silver, like gold and silver. Oh no, that kind of a fall is not expected in crude anytime soon. Yes, a 50-cent dip is always possible. A 50-cent dip in copper is always possible. It won't go down to a level of $4.50. I don't think so. Yes, $5.40, $5.50 can happen. That fall can happen. That kind of a fall can happen in copper, but not a very major or a drastic and a dramatic fall. Mr. Sahil, no, not possible at this point in time. At least in the next a week, I don't see that happening. So my predictions are just for the next week. I don't see a major fall in it. Even in crude, I don't see a major fall. I don't see it going back to $55.50. I don't see that happening in the next week at least. So silver and gold are consolidating at this point in time, and the range in which silver is trading right now is somewhere between $81 and $86, $80 and $86. A consolidation is happening in silver. Definitely it is happening, and most likely that consolidation will happen tomorrow as well. Tomorrow as well. So gold I see falling, silver I see falling today, and silver can test a level of $81, and gold can test a level of somewhere in the region of, it can fall to 5025 and 5031, somewhere in that range. Okay, now let me talk about y'all. Yes, because you see, you are the most important person in this world. Whether you agree with me or not, you are the most important person in this world. Because if you are here on this planet Earth, then only this world is there for you. Otherwise, there is nothing for you. You must be present here in this world to experience this world. So you become the most important person. Somebody else is not going to live for you, experience for you, and you are not going to have vicarious experience of a particular life. It is you who is going to experience life yourself. It is not somebody else who is going to do it for you. So you need to give importance to yourself. Yes, you need to. You need to take care of yourself at every point in time. You must be careful in every step you take in your life. I'm not saying you shouldn't take risks in your life. You should take risks in your life, but you need to take some calculated risks in your life. You cannot just take risks randomly. There must be some calculation. You see, the fact of the matter is that without any risk, there is no life. There is no gain. Where there is no risk, there is no gain. You must take risks in your life, but you need to calculate those risks. Like, I say that if you aren't willing to risk in your life, you can't grow in your life. And if you can't grow in your life, then you can't become your best in your life. And if you can't become your best in your life, then you can't remain happy in your life. And if you can't remain happy in your life, then what else is there? Because after all, whatever we are doing in this world is for our happiness, isn't it? Is for our family's happiness. So a risk has to be taken, but a calculated risk. Some people are so afraid. They are so fearful of the stock market, they don't want to invest anything in the stock market. They just keep thinking, they try to bottom fish a stock, which is not possible. You cannot buy a stock right at the bottom and sell it right at the top. It's not possible. You see, everything in this life is risky. Everything. Yes, just like the stock market is risky. As I told you, that somebody told me it's a very risky business. Everything is risky in this world, dear. Everything in this world is risky. The minute you were born, your risk started. The risk of dying started. Crossing a road is risky. Yes, crossing a road is risky. Driving a bike is risky. Driving a car is risky. Getting married is risky. A risk of a divorce emerges. Having children is risky. Everything is risky. Getting on an airplane is risky. So you need to take some risk or the other. See, this life, if you want to, live a safe and a secured life, then you can huddle in a corner and just stay there, do nothing, and you can live until 100 years. If you want to play it safe in your life. But what a life that would be, safe and secure. No. Don't look for safety and security. Look for adventure. Look for adventure. You must be willing to take challenges in your life. Otherwise, you cannot grow in your life. You cannot grow. Some people are not willing to take risks in the stock market, yet they want to earn money. How is that possible? You see, that courage, you need to develop yourself. Some people, that courage is in them inherently. Inherently, that courage is there within them. And some people develop that courage over time. So if you don't have the courage to invest in the stock market, and if you find the stock market business to be risky, then you won't be able to invest anywhere. Actually, this is a very good business to be in, I'm telling you, where you don't have to go to anyone else to sell your product. You can buy it and sell it at a click of a button. You don't have to go and give your sales talk. You don't have to go and plead in front of somebody to buy your products. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You just have to do some research. You just have to contact a stock market expert, a stock market advisor who's got experience in this field, and you can do your own due diligence as well, and then invest in the stock market. And multiplying your money in the stock market is not very difficult. You must have patience and capital. If you have these two things, then nobody can defeat you in this business called the stock market. Investing in the stock market, nobody can defeat you. It will take a lot to defeat you. If you've got patience and capital, then nobody can defeat you in this business called stock market. And risk is always there. So you must be prepared to see. Even when you do a normal business, suppose if you open a shop or a factory, risk is always there. Always. But in this particular business, you can do your business from the comfort of your home. Yes, you can do this business from the comfort of your home. You don't have to go and plead to somebody to buy your products and then plead to that person to give your payments. To give you your payments. No. You don't have to do that. You just have to buy online, sell online. You need to pay your taxes and that's it. If you make profit. So those people, who want to get predictions from me on a daily basis regarding S&P 500, and I keep updating my predictions whenever I feel right during the course of the day. I give predictions and I keep updating those predictions when required during the day. So people who are wanting to join my WhatsApp group, my WhatsApp number has been given on this number, and my charges for weekly predictions are $98 only. I can also guide you as to when the markets can fall, astrologically and numerologically. I don't have any other instrument to find out. I don't know how to see the charts, or I don't know how to see the, any other instrument to find out when the markets will fall. I do it purely on the basis of astrology and numerology. So S&P 500 has fallen a bit. It's currently trading at 494950 now. I expect the S&P 500 to touch a level of 7,000 today. That is my prediction for today. Let's see what happens. Jai Mata Di. Let's see what happens, and we'll meet in the next video, God willing. Have a good night. Have a great day. God bless y'all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.